everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. This video is about my budget mag pouch. A friend of mine found this pouch, which is used for carrying gas masks. I believe it fits it says here on eBay, fits the M40, M50, M42, and the MCU-2 gas mask. And he said he found it on top of a trash can on his way back to the house from paying some bills. And he figured I'd be into something like this, so he gave it to me. And I was checking it out. I had a hard time figuring out how to put it on. See that it has this strap. I hope you can see it. That goes. You're supposed to wear it across your back or across your chest and go down to your back. And then it secures right here. And then, to keep it from flopping around, there's a belt right here that can either be worn around your waist, as I have it worn right now, or around your thigh. And so I put it on, I didn't have anything in it, and I said to myself, well, this thing doesn't, so you can see it, it's pretty comfortable. I sat around my room in front of the computer with it for a couple hours. Then I was thinking maybe I can where I can keep in this. So first I put some shotgun shells. And one thing about this bag is that it actually has grommets, 2 grommets at the bottom. You can see it. There's 2 grommets right there. Since the bag sits at an angle, if any water gets in here, everything will run out the bottom of the bag. It even came with the waterproof pouch, I believe, that you wear on the outside of the bag. It was in there when I checked the bag out. So yeah, I put shotgun shells in here, and it held close to 50 shells with a lot more room to spare. You see how big the pouch is. I guess it's the size of my hand, and it has some extra space. So I figured maybe it'd be too big for carrying shotgun shells. So the next day, I was checking out this bag again. I said, well, what else can I put in here? So I grabbed some books. I grabbed my Bible, a novel, and the Farmer's Almanac, put it in there. It fits in there pretty well. I actually put my revolver in there, and that fits in there as well. But I said, maybe I could fit something else in there. So then I came with the idea. I said, this bag is about the same width as my AR mag. So what I did was I went into my closet to see how many mags can I actually fit in here. And right now this is full, so I'm gonna open this up and show you. Also, the way this bag opens up, there's a pull tab right here. Pull this, it's held on my Velcro. And I'll show you on camera how many mags I actually have in here. A 1P mag, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This thing, I'm able to hold a total of 10 30-round mags. Actually, I was actually able to fit these 2 extras in there at a total of 12 30-round magazines in this gas mag carrier. The reason why I left these magazines out is because when it's filled up to the top, normally what happens is you can be able to fold this over and close and use the Velcro, and it seals it back up. But with the 2 extra magazines, with 12 magazines inside the pouch, it just made it a bit more difficult for me to close this. So I figured I'd cap it at 10. That way I have enough extra room to close the pouch. The way I figured out how to have these arranged is I always figured that if I had the magazines with the ammunition pointed towards the left, the magazines upside down, sitting up like this, if I had to go in and grab one, I grab it, and then as soon as I pull it out, the magazine is in the up position, pointed towards the direction of the chamber. So I figured out show you how to stack them in there. It's 2, 3, 4, and I really like these. I like these aluminum GI mags. You know, I mean, it's a surplus, but it still works. Funny thing, yesterday, and I was doing some test reloading, and one of these magazines wouldn't fit my mag well of my AR. It was a bit too wide, so what I did was I actually I threw the mag on the floor and I stomped on it. I stomped it about 3 times, and then the magazine fits in the gun perfectly. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I do is I stack 8 up like this. Stack 8 upside down, the rounds pointing towards the left, and then take my 9th one and I place one on top. So that way, if I want to grab for the top mag first, I'm already grabbing for the bottom. And there's the way it's inserted. It's inserted with the rounds pointing towards the left, and the magazine in upside down position. So I can grab it, and as soon as I have it up, it's already pointing in the direction that it needs to be in when it's being loaded into the rifle. So that's 9. That's 10. So the way I close this up, pinch this down and fold, and the Velcro holds on pretty well. Magazines aren't coming out. Still easy to pull open. And close back up again. Yeah, this is full of 10 magazines, which come up to a total of 300 rounds. I know I said in previous videos that I prefer low profile, which I still do. I still do prefer low profile. But what I am happy to see is that if I ever had to, if the need arises for me to have more magazines at hand, I could actually wear this pouch, this carrier, and it fits snug to my body, especially with this extra retaining belt. You know, the Velcro holds up pretty strong. You know, it's a pretty cool tab like that, and I just go in, grab my bags. I haven't thought about, as far as magazine, empty mag collection. I guess I'll have a dump pouch, or whatever happens, if there's time for me to actually pick my mags up and collect them, I would do it that way. I could probably throw them inside this, throw them towards the back, and bring fresh mags up front. But so far, this thing holds. It's pretty comfortable. It's not, 10 magazines on my left side. The straps don't dig in too much. Jump over there. See, nothing's falling out. I hope you can see that. But yeah, I'm glad my friend gave this to me, and I'm glad I was able to repurpose it for this. I do have a gas mask, but like I said, I think I'll keep my magazines in here. What this actually makes me want to buy a lot more GI aluminum mags. Those are the ones I like. I do love P mags. Don't get me wrong, but if the 30-round aluminum GI mags or even the steel mags are available, if they're cheap, if they work properly, and then even if they have, like I said, with the one I have to throw on the ground and step on a bit, even if I have to do that, if I can work on them, and if I had to do that too. I remember during all the gun buying craziness, I went to a gun show and I found it was a guy who had a crate, and it said, test mags, dropped, stepped on, used. They were GI mags, and he was selling, I think, like $7 a piece during all this madness. Or if you buy 4, it's like 4 for $20, so it'd be $5 a piece. So I bought I bought 4. 2 of them were good. 2 I had to work on. And I had to do is I had to actually reshape them in a bit. But when I got done with them, they were fine. And if I find any more mags like that I actually just put my finishing touches on, I would stack those up and keep this full of magazines and have the other ones in storage. But tell me what you think. If you like this idea, if you've seen anything similar to it, if you've seen any other type of pouches or carriers repurposed for carrying ammunition or supplies. I may even keep my this cleaning kit I got at a pawn shop at a surplus store last year. I might keep this inside this pouch. But if you see anything else like that, whether it be online or in your own day-to-day life, please let me know. Please leave some comments in the comment section. Approvals, disapprovals. Just please be courteous to everyone who leaves comments in the comment section. But that's it. A budget magazine carrier. I'm Edward Jones, and you guys stay safe out there.